Hello everybody and welcome back to Attack of the B Team. Today we're going to do another little job in our old spawn base, our new evil laboratory. So first of all, I kind of framed this off a little bit, you know, to give it a little bit of a look. And I've been adding these micro-blocked stone slabs, right? So I've just been taking this diamond saw, throwing in some of these just normal stone, right? Making that into these half slabs, basically. So you can kind of make half slabs out of anything, right? And boom, there you go. And the cool thing is now it's like stairs, right? So I can walk up. I don't have to jump around all the time. So it's just been, because I've been moving around here quite a bit, it's been really convenient. Did the same thing over here, just to kind of get up here and look inside of here. Excuse me. Apologize for the voice, most likely, because I'm feeling a little bit under the weather today, but not too bad, I guess. Other thing I did is you'll notice I've left this guy going, right? He's on while I've been working in here. I've got 76 emeralds, liquid emeralds at this point, and I was running out of lava, right? So I just kind of grabbed my portable tank that was full of lava, hooked it up so that I could get more lava on the go constantly. But they are quite annoying, so let's just turn that off for now, because they'll be yelling and screaming up there. What I want to do today in here is I want to kind of set up a little trading booth, right? So we've got our automated smeltery up there for the useless villagers, but sometimes you do actually run into a villager that you would really like to trade with. So I thought maybe it would be fun to, let's see here, we've got some resources in here, and I thought it would be cool to make it kind of like a green looking trading booth. So I've got some willow planks, because obviously this is for villagers, and they're all about emeralds. And I made up some of this carpet as well. I don't know how this is going to look. We got some more of this willow if we need more of this, and I also made up some of these kind of slime bricks. So the slime bricks is you just take this, just one of these slime balls, and you can craft them. Oh, did I miss it? I'm missing it. Let's find the actual, here we are, slimy brick. Right, so if you take the Tinker's Construct chisel and a slime ball, you get a slimy brick. And then if you take that brick and then chisel it again with the same guy, right, you get this fancy brick, right? So we got two different kinds of brick here as well. And some willow, and we've got this carpet. Now carpet is pretty simple to make. Right, so there's the normal, obviously, vanilla carpet, but there's also this kind of carpet where you just take your colored wool and a piece of string in the middle, and it gives you 8 of these guys. So I made some of these up. Oh, I keep hitting the sort button. Reorganizes my inventory, which is annoying. Yeah, so I thought, like, right here. So we're gonna use this saw quite a bit today. Excuse me. Now how do we want to build this thing? So if we use some of this, let's take one of these guys, and let's chop him up into some panels, or some covers, like that. Get 8 of those covers. Let's get 8 of these guys as well, just so we can compare and contrast. And we might want to chop these guys smaller into other things as well. I wanted to see what some of this looks like as well. So let's chop all this up in one of these. So we have some options. Alright, and now, so the first thing we need to do is, you know, throw our saw on the ground. And then I want to kind of make the base. So I have a dispenser, and I want to, so if he's going to be there, let's put a dispenser over here so it faces into this block, like so. And then I'm thinking like maybe some carpet on the front as a That's so huge. Well, you know what? I guess I could, because it's just a redstone thing, right? So if I, maybe if I put the dispenser straight down in the ground, like that, that's the middle. And then we can put the little tradey, so let's say this is the front, like that. I kind of like that dark one. Maybe the, I don't know, what does this one look like? I don't know. I think I kind of like the dark one right now. So let's get rid of this piece of carpet. Maybe an axe isn't the right thing to use on that. Whoops. So if we have that as the front, and then let's say take some of these fancy blocks, and let's put. Now I'm gonna have to think about this, so because I kind of want to. So let's just put this here for now. Let's make sure he can fit in here. Put this fancy block all the way around the outside, like that. And then we're gonna want. Where are we here? I grabbed some glass panels as well. And I put that in the front so we can see the guy. Well, I guess we kind of need to be able to. Maybe let's put a piece of glass on either side. Maybe in the back. And then let's get rid of the one on the front. So I can jump into here. But he could probably jump out then, right? So we want to be able to trade with him. So if we... wonder, can we chop this guy? Strip. What happens if I make strips of glass? I wonder if that'll be enough. If I just put a strip like that, can I jump in there? I can still jump in, and I can still jump out. If I put 2 on the bottom, where is the... that? Okay, I can't get out of that now. Cool, okay, that was enough. And then, so kind of want to have like a little trading booth, and so we kind of need a roof on that now as well. Let's use maybe the, can we get this on top? Okay, that's too low. Let's turn into a bat so we can get up on top of this. Put this on the top, and then we should be able to take out the one underneath. Like that. Whoops. Come on. Fly! Okay, now I can't get in there. Did I get that back? No, it's probably in there somewhere, right? Alright, anyhow. Excuse me. So this is a little home for our trader guy, right? And so if we have that down there, now we'd want to have some kind of a... So here's our dispenser. So we have a safari net. Let's go grab this guy. Hello. Oh, shoot, I need my gun. A safari gun. Gotcha. Alright. Now, let's go back over to here. And let's put that in the dispenser. And then we kind of, so we want to have like, so if I wonder if it's right there, we're going to need to have a way to activate it. So that, and we're also going to need to have a way to put something in there. Well, for right now, just to see if this, how this works, let's grab our lever, and I'm just going to put it right on the bottom there. So this should hopefully charge that. So if I hit it, can I? Hey! That worked. Hi, dude. And I can trade with you? Yep. That's awesome. Oh, and so it just shot out the safari net as well. Interesting. So I have to find a way to make sure that we capture that back. But here's my idea for a little trader booth, right? So if we find a villager we like, we can get him, like throw him, you know, bad guys around, throw him in here, and then we can trade with him. And then when he's no longer able to trade anymore with us, I want to kind of now. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, it's coming. Excuse me. Oh, yeah. What I want to do now as well, and I'm gonna have to figure out maybe a way of having kind of like a door here that can open and close. So he's trapped in here, right? And then I want it so like have a switch to add the guy in, trade with him. And then what I want to do is have like a, so if I grab maybe some of this wood for the moment. Now I can't put it there, right? Because that's in the way. But if I was to go, like this, like, whoop. Now I'm gonna pretty this all up and use maybe some other materials in the future for this, but let's. I just want to get the basic idea out. So I want to kind of go like this, and then and then you. Oh, and I'm out of wood. We probably don't need all of that anyway. I can probably chop out some of the underneath, but we got lots of this right now. Let's grab that. Maybe 8 more is enough. I'm gonna go up here. And I want to go all the way up to right here. I think that'll work. And then I've got some more of this. So we want this to kind of go into that way. And we need... probably need to fly around to do this. So we need it to go... I want it to go that way. Can I get it to go on the stairs? Can we go... How do I get you to go up? I know you can. I know there's a way to go up. How do I... Do I need stairs or... Let me see here. Let me... Okay, that chops you down a lot faster. Need those back. Thank you. How do I get it to go up the sides of these? Sure. Oh, let's fly. I'm about to go in there myself. Alright. I've seen this done before, but I don't remember exactly how. So let's see. If let's go over to this crafting table. Oh, you know, I've been meaning to do this forever, so I threw it in here so I wouldn't forget. This crescent hammer that we've been using for so many things, you can actually make a Invar battle wrench instead. Now, it does everything that the crescent hammer does, but it also has a +6 attack damage. So let's say all it takes is 2 Invar ingots, a Invar gear. So if I go battle wrench, right? This is just made out of iron and some Invar. You make one of these guys, it replaces this guy here, right? So I wouldn't need him for now. Let's just go put him up here. I can use this guy instead, but now if I'm like, you know, say without my sword or something, I can attack with that. So it makes it just a bit more menacing. I'm an engineer with a battle wrench. Anyhow, so yeah, that's I threw that in there so that I wouldn't forget to do it. Excuse me, yet again. So let's put that away. What I wanted to do... Why did it come over here? Stairs. I wanted to make some stairs. So let's grab that. And let's see. If I use stairs, can I get this to go up? Probably. I'm thinking no right now. Nope. Okay, no, that's not working. I know there is a way to do this. Okay. Give me a minute and I will... There has to be a way to do this. Do I shift? No. Alright, let me play with this for a bit and figure out how I can actually do this so that they go up. And I will be right back. I figured it out. It was really simple actually. So you put them down and you just right click on them. Or no, it's not working. Why isn't it working? Oh, there we go. There. Oh, yeah, I'm just right clicking on it. There we go. Yeah, just right click on it with your wrench, right? Is that what this is? Yeah, battle wrench. Or your normal wrench. Alright, so this now should... Ooh. There we go. Okay, cool. So now it'll go straight up into here. And then into there, right? So... basically what I want to do here is, now I don't want to lose this guy, so what I've done is I've gone back to the base over there, right? And and I found the guy, or I grabbed the guy that I had upstairs, right, who is useless now, no longer trades anything good. So if I throw him here, he gets taken up. Oh, there's an axe in his head, and he gets dropped in. Boop. Right, so basically, the idea is, I want to have a little trading booth here where I can walk up and I can say, hey, I would like to trade with you. Let's turn back into me so we're at the right height. So say I go out to the world, I find a villager that I would like to trade with. I grab a safari net, I come in here, you know, I want to make this a little bit better so I don't have to just always go down there and put them in, right? Like there'd be a little drop box, right, maybe, that I just drop them in and then it goes into here. And I can right click on this guy, trade him, and then all of a sudden he's like, no more trades for you. Then I'll pull another lever over here, it'll open the door, and it'll send him up and into the smeltery. Done with you, and I'll get another guy. So this is my idea for a little trader booth. Huh? I think it's pretty good. So I'm gonna, let me do some work off camera maybe to try and figure out how to make this a little bit more convenient, right, to get them in and out. And I'll come back and I'll show you what I've come up with. I think I figured out a system that sort of works. There's one little hiccup and I'm going to keep trying to find a solution to it, but I think this does most of the job. So as you'll see, there is a bunch of stuff going on here. So let me walk you through what I've done. So first we've got, this is obviously the area where he needs to stand. I've got a conveyor belt in there that'll push him out and then up the ramp. I've got excuse me, sorry. So I've got a chest here. This is where you put your stuff in, right? So if I just take a stick for now and throw it in here. Take a stick, put it in there. Okay. So then that will go out of this chest because I've got pneumatic servo down here. Actually, why don't I turn back into a bat just because I can get into smaller places and show you what's actually happening. So you see down here we've got the impulse item duct, right, set to ignored, and everything goes out into here and then gets stuck into the dispenser, right? Then I've got a switch right here, so just a normal carpenter's block switch attached to something we haven't seen before. So this here is called red net cable. Okay, so I made a bunch of this red net cable and I ran it from so the back of that switch all the way down here. So this stuff is pretty straightforward. Red net cable, red net right here. So it's just plastic sheets and redstone, right? Super simple. We know how to make this stuff. The only thing about this is, so I needed to make this precision sledgehammer, which I think is a pretty funny name. Yeah, here we are. So yeah, again, just plastic sheets and wood, right? Super simple to make, but this is the tool for the Mine Factory Reloaded stuff, right? Obviously the Invar battle wrench or the wrench in general was working on this stuff before too, but we've got this. This is the actual one that comes for Mine Factory Reloaded. Now there's a couple things you can do here. So you'll see that there's little white guys there and little white guys on here, right? So if I actually hit this, or with right click it, sorry, it'll change the colors. Now we can get into this more later, but basically what this is saying is you can have multiple networks, right? So is that white? That looks maybe gray. Oh, darn. I think that was white. Let's go back all the way around. White. There we go. Okay, white. Right, so you can have these on different colors. So if they're on the same color, so you see this here is the switch. This will take the input power, and it'll send it along down to and give it to these two places here. Because that's white and these two are white, then that is going to give a signal to both of these things, right? If I changed one of these to a different color, it would only give a signal to one side, the one that is the same color. And then I could have another switch up here attached with a different color, and then so have, you know, multiple switches with the same cables giving different signals. Now I use this instead of normal redstone because it allows me to just kind of like swiggle all the way around and do it really quite compactly. So that's all that's happening here, right? So when I flip that switch, it's gonna give the, get back down here. It's gonna give power to the dispenser and shoot the item up. And it's also gonna give power to this advanced drawbridge, right? So what is an advanced drawbridge, you may ask? Whoa. Well, an advanced drawbridge, so we need to make one of these with just a blank cast, which is just what is it, aluminum brass, and then you just pour it into a casting table with no cast, right? And it gives you this just blank cast. Some aluminum brass ingots, some redstone, and then they draw the regular old drawbridge, which is made from bronze, a dispenser, some more aluminum brass, another one of these casts, and some redstone, right? So I made one of those, and then I just threw it back in, made the advanced one inside, right? Boom, we got the advanced one. Now, I do have the other one here as well, so I can show you the difference between these two, right? So if so here's the drawbridge. If I click on this, basically what it does is if I say put a bunch of, say 4 of these blocks in here, right? And then I give it a signal, so let's just make a normal old lever. Oh right, it has to be cobble. I keep forgetting it has to be cobble. Do I have... oh, I have a lever in here. Let's use this one. So if I take this lever, and I think I could just put it on the side, yeah. And I give it power, right? It basically just extends these stones, or whatever material you put in here, straight the direction that you want, right? So you can change its direction that it's facing, and give it power in and out, right? So I've done the same thing over here, but the difference between this one and an advanced drawbridge is, so this guy actually lets you set lots more inventory type as well, right? So I can set different inventory types, and I can also set what it looks like, I believe is the difference here. So you can use it like the basic one, or you can use it like, you can have different types of stuff in here, right? Whereas the other one only allows a single type. So I put that one in here. I don't know if I need the advanced complexity of that or not, but just in case, I threw that in there. Because actually my original plan was to be a bit more complex than this, and I'll show you what the problem is later. So anyway, so that'll just shoot up 2 of those bookcases to trap this in here. So when I flip this switch, it's going to shoot up 2 bookcases in the back. It's going to turn off this conveyor belt, because if we give this block a charge, not only will it dispense this up, but it also cause the conveyor belt to get a charge as well, and it'll stop. So if I turn that on, you'll see the conveyor belt stops moving. The bookshelves went up in the back, right? And it would have dispensed a stick in there, as well, but it's gone because we also have this thing here called a vacuum hopper. Now, what does a vacuum hopper do? So a vacuum hopper is just an ender pearl, a normal hopper, and a piece of obsidian. Gives you this. Now these things are really cool. What this does is, let's say something was to be dropped. See how it disappears as I throw these things? I've got it hooked up to this item duct going out, and you'll see all that stuff is now here, right? So if I throw all of this stuff out again, right, it picks it up and throws it in here. Now the way this guy works is if you right click on him, this is its inventory, so if I didn't have it going out, right, it would stay in here. You've also got this item outputs, right? So I can turn this around, right? So here's the front, the top, the right side, and if I click on it, you'll see that disconnected, right? So if I find the right one again, nope, I think that's the wrong one. Yeah, so now it's connected. So now it's going to output from that side into this guy. This guy is again set up to ignore redstone with a pneumatic servo. So it's just going to, whatever goes in here is going to go shooting out and back into here. Now obviously I have to pretty all this up with covers and things, but the basic idea here is, so if I turn this back down, I go into here, I've got my villager. Let's put the villager into here, right? So this is always turned on, so if I look down here, you'll see that the dispenser has the villager in it. And now if I was to flip this switch, he pops up, it blocks him off, he's in here. You'll also notice that the safari net got shot out as well, right? So that is now safely tucked away over here. That's what this was for. And now I can trade with him. Now he is a useless guy, right? He won't trade for anything anymore. So now if I want him to go up into the smeltery, I just hit this again. It opens it up, it pushes him back to this one, and here's my problem. I don't have a conveyor belt on there, so I just have to wait for him to eventually, he can't go this way, he'll keep getting pushed back onto that. He can't go any other direction, so he has to, eventually he'll walk up here and go into the smeltery. But it's not, you know, it's at his own leisure. He decides when he wants to become liquid emerald, basically. So yeah, so that's basically the system. So that's the one problem that I'm trying to solve. There he goes. So now he'll walk up there. Let me go capture him again. Where is my... Did I have that over here? Where did I put my... Oh, there's my gun. Dispenser is in here. Now I just blocked this off so he wouldn't actually go in there because I'm using him for testing right now. And let's... Oh, got you. Whoop. There we go. We got him back. Alright, so here's the basic system. Now, the reason I went with the advanced guy here in the first place is because I was hoping what I could do is actually put one of these on here as well, see? So that when of course this is backwards, so I was hoping that I could do that. So there's two problems. If I put this on the top, right, when it's retracted, I wonder, So the problem that I ran into actually was it wouldn't function, right? So this would pop up, the conveyor belt would be on the top, and it would actually be working, but just the wrong situation. I wonder if I can this guy? No, it's just the one item in here. So it would come up, it would start working, and then when I tried to retract it, it wouldn't retract right away. I'd have to flip it on and off a couple of times, and it wouldn't retract. And then when it finally did retract, it would pop this guy right off and let it fly around, right? So it wasn't doing at all what I want. But now I'm curious if I put... Oh, that's gonna... See ya. I doubt I can just... Oh. Let's go. Gonna put that on there and then turn him around like that. If he's on top of there, what happens when I flip this switch? Yeah, see, it's stopping it from extending. Then it goes back on. Yeah, see, it's not extending. So that's causing it to not work properly. Wait, this guy. Oh, can't get him. Oh, no. Come on, why isn't my hopper picking that up? Whatever. I'll get that later. So that's basically the problem I'm having, right? I mean, the other thing that maybe, because you can put here what you want it to look like. Where's another one of these? Where's all of my... Come on. Come on. Those things are really good. If I put one of these there, can I? No, I can't. Because you should be able to make it look like something else, right? See, now I can make it look like dirt. But it looks like I can't make it look like one of these. Yeah, no, it won't take it. So anyhow, that's my one little glitch right now. Other than that, it's actually working quite well. So I just need to clean this up, make it look a little bit better, like cover up all these things, and then I've got a pretty good little system here, I think. But yeah, so with that, I think this is a good place to say goodbye, and I will see you all in the next episode.